What's going on, my beat builders? It's a great day to be alive, ain't it? Especially because these Black Friday deals are coming up. And I know you probably been eyeing it. Now, is it just me, or Black Friday deals been being pushed way earlier this year? I don't know. It just seemed like they just want us to buy. That's why I'm making this video. It could be tempting to buy something just because it's on sale. And you've probably been seeing all these videos about some plugins that you've been wanting, some new musical gear. Well, this video is not going to necessarily tell you what to buy. I'm going to tell you how to be cautious, because the number one thing these companies want us to get us to do is just spend our money. That's all they want to do. That's how capitalism works. So I just want you to be aware of certain things. So what I say, if you do want to get something for Black Friday, first determine if it's a need or a want. You can do anything you want with your money. You can spend it all, you can not spend it. It doesn't matter. But I feel like if you determine first if it's a need or a want, then it makes it easier to swallow that purchase, right? If you've been wanting this thing for a couple of years and you've been working hard to get to it, go ahead and buy it. And it's perfect to buy it when it's on sale. Why pay full price when you don't have to? Is it a need? Did something recently break in your studio? Or is it something that helps workflow, helps do something, and it's an actual need? Then again, go ahead and buy it. But I think it's easy to get lost in the sauce and just be like, oh, I'm gonna buy it because it's cheap. Like, I think of one of the plugins I bought last year. It was this Distressor compressor. For some reason, I just wanted it. And I could tell the reason in my head why I wanted it, because I was looking at too many YouTube videos. I was looking at too much social media, and people were singing their praises about this Distressor. Now, this is the plug-in emulation of the actual Distressor that you can get hardware. So I'm like, ooh, I want that. It makes stuff smack. And then I got it. It sounds nice. I barely use that thing, because a lot of other compressors kind of do the same thing, right? I know different plugins, different hardwares, they have different characters to the sound. But for what I'm doing, the compressors I already have, just using the stock compressor is already fine. So I got sucked in from it because I was determining too much on what someone else thought and not if I actually needed that plugin. Because when I look back at what I have a whole bunch of compressors that kind of do the same thing. So I didn't really need it. So that's tip number one: determine if it's a want or if it's a need. Before we get to tip number two, are you been drinking your water? I know you probably been sitting cooking up some beats, but you ain't taking care of yourself. Water. It goes a long way. But tip number two, understand whatever you buy is probably not going to be a magic bullet solution to make you sound better. Going back to my first example, looking at all those YouTube videos about that Distressor, I thought it was going to do something extra. And it really didn't, right? It really didn't. I bought it. It's over with. So, especially if you're a new person to making music, not just sync licensing, but just making music, and you've been scratching your head, why do my stuff sound so bad? And then you see the commercials, you see the Black Friday sales, and you say, I'm gonna get that. It's $100 off, I'm gonna buy it. But your music probably won't get any better because you haven't did the fundamentals to make your music better. See, the plugins, if you don't know how to use them, if you don't know how to use different hardware, if you've been seeing an MPC and you're gonna see somebody make some crazy beats on MPC and you think just because you get an MPC, you're gonna be doing that, you probably won't. You need to learn how to make music first and learn the fundamentals. That's not saying you can't buy it, but I just want you to go into the frame of mind that it's not gonna be a magic bullet to automatically help you make better music. Tip number three. Now this goes especially if you're buying plugins. You need to research and find out if it's compatible for your system. I know we don't talk about, when you hear other people talk about what deals are out there, you don't really hear them saying, hey, make sure it can actually work for your system. Now they might be assuming you already know that, but trust me, it happened to me before in the past where I was just so excited to buy it because it was on sale and didn't even realize it wouldn't be compatible with my system. Or I will have to upgrade my whole main laptop, desktop situation, and then I can use the plugin. So now, even though I saved $100, did I really save if I have to upgrade my computer, my audio interface? Hey, sometimes stuff don't work. I just had a recent experience where my interface just stopped working. I tried it on multiple different computers, different cables, and it just stopped working. And that happened to me a couple times in the past before, where I upgraded my system. I didn't even think about looking to see if it was compatible. As soon as I upgraded, I couldn't even use the machine anymore. So now I had to buy a whole new audio interface, and I was out money. So make sure you're doing your research and it's compatible before you buy these plugins. Just because it's on sale don't mean you're going to be saving money if you need all the extra stuff that goes with it. All Black Friday deals aren't bad. It's good to get stuff on sale. I say for making music production, these Black Friday deals can be good for people just getting into music production. So if you are just getting into music production, these are the 5 things I would look for Black Friday deals. 1, a desktop computer or a laptop. Now, depending if you want to go PC or Mac, you can find different options. Apple usually doesn't have that many deep discounts, but you can find a lot of PCs on Black Friday discounts that are beefy, really good machines that can help you start in your music production. Second sale is a DAW, or digital audio workstation. This is probably the easiest route to get into music production now because you get a lot of sounds for a small budget. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. So you might want to check out DAWs and different ones to see what kind of Black Friday deals they have going on where you can get in and buy it for cheap. The next one, you're probably going to need a good audio interface. So finding a deal on audio interfaces that can get you started, you really don't need that much if you're just making instrumental music, and you might be sending them to rappers or artists, or trying to get them into TV and film with licensing. So you don't really need a big interface, and you can usually find these on sale during Black Friday because they gonna roll out a new one in time soon. So having the model before the newest one can save you a lot of money on top of the Black Friday sale. Number 4, want to check out monitor speakers. This is a good thing to have in your studio. You don't need a lot of big little speaker to get great sound. So make sure you're checking out for monitor speakers. And the last thing you want to check out too for Black Friday deals are some nice quality headphones. These can go a long way. Let's say you live in an apartment and you can't play your music loud. Well, you got your headphones so you can mix, master, and make music. So I would look for those 5 things during Black Friday deals. Let me know in the comments, what are you purchasing for Black Friday? Remember, keep in mind, is it a want or is it a need? Is it compatible with your system? And also, whatever you get won't be a magic bullet to make your music better. But if you are buying something, I want to know what you're buying, because I just want to see what the new different things are out there, what different gears out there. I maybe use something, but I'm trying not to buy anything. But I just want to know, where are you going with this? Or tell me if you're not buying nothing and you're saving your money because you got a bigger purchase down the line. Take it easy. Peace.